Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots and Iberian citizens, and today I want to talk to you about Smiling Friends. Yesterday I was watching a show on HBO called The Chair Company, and after I was done watching that show, something got recommended to me, and that was, yeah, you guessed it, haha, you clowns! And after I watched 2 episodes of that, then something got recommended to me called Smiling Friends. And let me tell you, I've never seen Smiling Friends before. I've seen clips on YouTube, but I've never watched a complete episode. And yeah, after watching the first 2 episodes of this, I was immediately hooked. The comedy is just amazing. The creativity of the creators, it's just so refreshing to see something like this. Like, this really tingled something inside of me, like a comedy bone. It holds no punches. From the very first episode until the very last, which we are going to talk about in this yap session of mine. It just held my attention, and not for a moment was I not entertained by what I have watched. So today we are going to be going through the entirety of season 1 of Smiling Friends. We're going to be talking about the episodes, and then at the end I'm going to yap a little bit about the connection of Smiling Friends to the first seasons of SpongeBob. So if you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. I talk a lot about movies, I play some video games, and also I have a weekly podcast with a fellow Doombot of mine. So if you do all of those things, you can subscribe and become a fellow Doombot. So yeah, season 1 of Smiling Friends has 9 episodes, and I think that they're all very solid. They're all very unique in my opinion. I wouldn't say there's an overarching plot to any of these episodes. Like at the end of it, they always go back to the status quo. The characters do reference stuff that happens in earlier episodes. But let's just talk about all of these episodes in chronological order, and then I'm just going to tell y'all if I like them or not. So yeah, the very first episode was Desmond's Big Day Out, which didn't star Mr. Frog, which is here. That's false advertisement. A small company dedicated to bringing happiness to the world receives a simple request to help a woman's unhappy son smile again, but the job turns out to be more complicated than it seems. And geez Lou freaking wheeze, I was not expecting the Smiling Friends, Pim and Charlie, to walk into this room and see this dude with a revolver against his head. I was like, what the heck? It was pretty insane. I like the boss man with his creepy big head. I don't know what his alternative what his ulterior motives are, but also the scene where he's letting this little goofy goober suck on his titty was kind of odd. Yeah, just the voice acting and all, just the goofiness of the show. I just love it. This was a big shock to me. Also the part where Dan, I think this red dude is called Dan, goes into the wall and he sees this little red miniature version of himself that stole his cheese, which turns out to be a pest. That was crazy. Oh, and also, yeah, this scene where you're in Pim's house and you see his entire rundown house with the family running around going crazy. I always thought that this Alpha dude was pretty funny. The father and the mother screaming at each other. I don't know how old Pim and Charlie are, but they go to this house party and everybody tells them, like, get out of here, you're super old, and then they get made fun of. I'm guessing that they're in their 30s working at this Smiling Friends company or something. I forget the name of what park this is. Is this like Dan's amusement park? It's just so crazy, this image. It's like little side gags like this. Like the 2 guys who created the show were also the 2 main actors of Pim and Charlie. They just go all out with all the little details in the show. I just love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is so funny. It's them running. It's him running the bumper car with the fucking revolver against his face. Oh, this show is so insane. Oh, this show. I can't do this. Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh, this show is crazy, man. Oh, box. Oh my god! I can't anymore. Oh. And also this gross out stuff. This just really reminds me of the earlier seasons of SpongeBob. This show is just so hilarious, man. And then at the end, Desmond finds his purpose by shooting one of those weird goofy goobers. And then he is happy again. Of course, you also get the scene where the alien jumps out of the TV. The alien is constantly referenced before. Oh man, oh. Yeah, it's just a very funny premise of like Charlie and Pim. Their job is to make people smile. What, Finn Wolfhard is in this freaking episode? That's crazy. But I think Michael Cusack and Zach Hadel, oh man, they're also the two main characters, and they're also the two dudes that made the show an 8.8 rate. Oh man, damn, I sound like a squeaky toy from Toy Story. Oh, yeah, this show is just so hilarious, and it is just so funny. Oh man, and yeah, this is an 8.8. Sure, I might even give it a 9, man, because it just made me chuckle so hard. Oh man, okay, episode 2. Episode 2 sees Mr. Frog. After the beloved frog celebrity Mr. Frog gets into a hot frog water, Pim and Charlie are tasked with helping the frog getting things back on frog track. Meanwhile, Glip has a crazy side adventure that has the critics going wild. And yeah, Mr. Frog is freaking insane. This dude is super successful. He has his own TV show where he is just Mr. Frog. And you also get this producer who really likes Glip because Glip has his attitude and he spits. Oh man, hiccups, go away. Brr. Somebody, if I get 69 likes, the hiccups will go away, please. This producer who just hires Glip because Glip is such a raunchy dude, but then the moment he hires him, he's like, yeah, I hired you because you're special, but everything that makes you special, I don't want that anymore. So he changes him so he can get his own freaking handprint on it. And yeah, the ending where Mr. Frog eats the producer is just hilarious. And also that the woman who's narrating this entire story that just gets violently attacked by Mr. Frog. It's just so funny. And also the audition scenes. Like, Mr. Frog is such a psychopath. I've already seen stuff that he's also going to be returning in season 2, I believe. I don't know, I still have to watch it. I just watched season 1. After that I was like, bro, I gotta make a video about this. Like, this show is freaking insane. And yeah, also this Jimmy Fallon interview was just so funny, so hilarious. And I also love that the boss is also so scary. This is a bunch of insane stuff. And yeah, I also that you got Glep trying to replace Mr. Frog and it's just not working at all because he has no enthusiasm. So overall, I just thought this was a solid episode, and I did enjoy it. An 8.1, I would give it an 8.5. Or whatever. Is Jimmy Fallon in this? No, he's not. I thought that the TV host must be the MVP because I love the ending where she gets scared by Mr. Frog. Let's go a little bit through it. Okay. Oh yeah. This one, Shrimp's Odyssey. So yeah, you got Shrimp's Odyssey. Don't really know what this little goofy goober was about. I'm with her. But there's this dude called Shrimp who loves to play this rat game. And his girl broke up with him. The guy with what is going on here? This is the entire thing that plays out in Pim's head when he meets the barista at the smoothie place or whatever. I don't even remember that suit. But yeah, it was very funny. And then at the end, Pim introduces the cute bartender to the shrimp dude, and they fall in love. Yeah, I don't know. That was funny, I guess. It wasn't like the craziest thing. This episode was fine. I wasn't all too interested in this episode. I like the one with Mr. Frog more, to be honest. The amount of crazy screaming in this show, and also that shrimp just gets eaten alive. This is in my opinion for now. This is like the weakest episode I've seen. I think right now from all the episodes I've just discussed, but I did enjoy it. The silly Halloween special. Yeah, the silly Halloween special I really enjoyed. I also love the fact that they also use like real actors in combination with different types of animation. There's always a lot of oh man, this squeaking thing doesn't go away. I'm trying to get through this, man. Yeah, but that the boss man dressed up like Charlie. This is hilarious. This part of the horror thing, the horror monster, pretty fun. I like that too with the claymation and stuff. Just very dope, very dope. Here that he gets beat to death because he's supposedly in blackface. And then you find out that the narrator the whole time shit himself. But yeah, what's the point of this episode? Oh yeah, Pim has to go into the woods to get some firewood, and Charlie refuses to get dressed up, and he gets validated at the end because the demonic creature gets murdered because he was supposedly in blackface, but he wasn't at all. Yeah, I thought this one pretty funny. I don't know if it's funnier than the first episode, because the first episode was like, whoa, it's just insane. Season episode 5. This is like an Agatha Christie episode, like Murder on the Orient Express type of stuff. Once again, I love the incorporation of real actors with Salty Saul, or whatever his name is, Salty. This dude was as funny as F. And all of the mascots, they hated him. And because Charlie likes this food place, he's very invested in finding out who the murderer is. And I'm conveniently covering the murderer up. Oh man, Mrs. Mustard. Bro, like what is going on, man? What is going on in this show? I love that Pim calls the police, and the police are like, no, we outsourced murder investigations to a different company. It turns out that it is outsourced to the Smiling Friends. Eventually, he found out that it was ketchup, but it wasn't really ketchup. It was salt and pepper, and then you just find out that the Salty Sal's, or whatever his name is, that he got murdered by all of the mascots. Who plays Salty Sal? Who is that? Who is that? Simon S. Salty is played by an unknown actor. Like, bro, this dude is freaking iconic. He should have a picture on his IMDb profile. A very funny episode, solid episode. It feels like another Halloween thing. And I liked it. Overall, I love all of these episodes. And then you get the Enchanted. My God. Oh my God. Then you get the Enchanted Forest. The Enchanted Forest episode. Oh yeah. Where Charlie and Pim, they have to make some kind of forest princess. They have to make a forest princess laugh. So what they do is to go to the Enchanted Forest, and they meet this dude called Mip, I think if I'm not mistaken, this dude is Mip. And the Mip is the dude with the freaking banjo or guitar, whatever it is, who's also on a quest to help the princess. Because Mip saves the Smiling Friends from a crazy witch side quest or whatever. You got this Minotaur dude. There's a bunch of side quests which Charlie refuses to do, but then Charlie gets very inspired to do all of the side quests in the forest because every time he gets cool merch, and he gets like dopamine spikes. Yeah, it was a fun episode. It's a bunch of like crazy weird stuff in here. Like there's some lore where the spiders fight against the aliens. I just love all this random stuff, which in later episodes might get explored more. But I just love that they put everything in there. Any creative thought that they have, they just put in the show. Oh yeah, Pim or Mip. Oh fuck, he turns into freaking fucking Gollum or whatever. It was funny. It was kind of a little bit, they could have. Oh damn, R.I.P. Dr. Terrence Mibulan II, man. Like I didn't know that dude passed away. Charlie gets. What's up with him? Oh, and this is the princess, and once again a totally different art style. This reminds me a little bit of Paper Mario. And once again a fun episode. This is the witch, which made it so that they were both butt naked in the forest. And this wasn't my favorite episode. In my opinion, this was actually one of the more weaker ones. I liked it more than the one about shrimp. I think I liked it more than that one. But I did enjoy it, but this wasn't my favorite one. Like, I think I like Salty Sauce more, and I also enjoyed the pilot. For me, still right now is still my favorite. Let's see. Oh, then you get the Frowning Friends episode, and this one was very freaking strong, man. You get Charlie and Pim. They meet their bizarro counterparts that open their own business called Frowning Friends, that instead of make you smile, they make you frown. And yeah, this is a funny concept. This is standard for the course. Come on, Miro. Go away. Hiccups. Leave me alone. Be gone. Oh, I love that when they walk into the bus. He is playing like Ultimate Dance Warrior or whatever. This dude is so weird. But I love the incorporation of different type of animations. I'm just very interested in the behind the scenes and how they even make something like this. Like, I would love to. If Smiling Friends, if you're watching this and you need a Doombot, just let me know, man. I'm right here. I'll do anything. I'll stand in front of a green screen. I'll do whatever. I'll probably have to change my name to Goonbot. It's probably gonna happen sooner rather than later when Disney finds out I got this shitty little YouTube channel. But Smiling Friends, if you're watching this, then give me a call. I would love to work on your show, or whatever. Let's go move on. You got a bunch of the dude in the middle sounds like Mr. Burns, but I think that I don't know who these guys are, but they're probably some fucking rich, weird billionaire investor dudes. I recognize their face, but I just don't know their names. Maybe the guy on the left is Warren Buffett, and the guy on the right is dead president. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments down below. Okay? Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, and then the boss man goes full freaking a cross between Rambo and the father, played by Jack Nicholson in The Shining, when he just pulls up with that freaking gun to take down the Frowning Friends, because the Frowning Friends, of course, take over just like in the YouTube algorithm. I would get way more clicks if I would be like, the Smiling Friends are woke, and everybody who likes the new Wolverine game is stinky, and Assassin's Creed is racist or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to talk about stuff that I love on this channel, And I gotta say, to the creators of Smiling Friends, like, I love this show. I think this show is awesome, and I love it. Goblin Cut. And I think those are all the images that I went through. Oh yeah, this dude was also funny, man. This dude was funny. I like how he's holding a gun with like stumps for hands. I don't remember seeing that in the episode, but I think that the Frowning Friends episode is very strong. It might. I still think that the very first episode, it just surprised me like how they did it, but this might be my second favorite episode. I have to do like a little ranking thing at the end, because I don't know. I'm just telling you that I like these. But Michael Cusick and Zach Hadel, overall, man, this is a sick episode, and I enjoyed it a lot. Oh yeah, and the dude is called 3D Squealton. Great performance by, what's the dude called? Harry Petrich. Yeah, another solid episode from the Smiling Friends, the Frowning Friends. And then you get Charlie dies and doesn't come back. Okay, this episode might actually be my favorite of the season. I freaking love this episode where Charlie dies and doesn't come back. This is a Christmas special. And this one got a lot of laughs from me, because what happens in this episode is Okay, so Charlie has to get a freaking Christmas tree for the boss man, and then he dies because Pim tells him like, you're never excited to do, you're never excited to do the smiling friend stuff. And then he's like, you know what, I'll take initiative. I'll show you initiative. And he shows him initiative, and because he did initiative, the tree fell on him, and then he lands in hell. And but then you find out that everything that he's seeing is just it's fake. It's fugazi. It's not real. And hell actually froze over because the devil is not enjoying his hell anymore. And the reason why the devil is doing that, we'll get to that in a second. But real quick, this moment where he meets his grandma was pretty insane, because the grandma went to hell because when she died, right before she died, she got shot by a house robber, and she said damn, and that's why she went to hell. That's pretty messed up, man. Pretty freaking messed up. Oh yeah, so fucking Charlie goes to the devil, and then when he goes to the devil, you see that the devil's just in a downward spiral, man. He got the I am depressed setup, where the only thing he does is freaking play video games, eat unhealthy food. You can see the box of tissues behind him. That dude is just, he's just jerking it 24/7. A bunch of, it's just it's not good, man. He's not good, and he's very depressed. And then Charlie makes a deal with the devil that if he can make the devil smile again, then the devil will send him back to Earth. And the devil is like, yeah, sure, whatever. And there's also a moment here where the devil gets food delivery by what seems to be Uber Eats. This is hilarious. I love this episode. I think that this is my favorite episode. And eventually Charlie succeeds because he's lecturing the devil, and then the devil has a bunch of his minions torture Charlie, which was just very hilarious. And then the devil starts laughing. And then Charlie's like, are you gonna send me back? Right, I made you laugh. And the devil's like, no, you insulted me. F no. And then freaking Gilbert Gottfried shows up. I think this is Gilbert Gottfried. Did they let him do a cameo or whatever? Like, did they give him a couple $100 and he said this stuff? I don't know. And Gilbert Gottfried shows up as, I don't know, maybe Zeus? I don't know. I will see in the description. And then he saves Charlie and he brings him back to life. So that's a Christmas miracle. Is it Gilbert Gottfried? Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried shows up as God. So yeah, this might be my favorite episode of the season. I think this is my favorite episode of the season, and after that is episode 1. Very good, very funny. Love this. We'll be watching this on Christmas. And then you get those smiling friends go to Brazil. And big spoiler warning, they go to only the Brazilian airport, and then they found out that Pim didn't book a hotel. And because Pim didn't book a hotel, they're just stranded on, they're just stranded there. And it's also Mardi Gras or whatever. Maybe that's a big, party over in Brazil. I don't know exactly. And, the only thing that they do is they get some water, they get some fries. They don't even touch the fries. And then they leave the table without paying. And then they go back on the plane. But the funny thing about this is, of course, this is the big season finale where you're supposed to see, a big conclusion of the series. And it's just them chilling at a table. And I love the boldness of these creators. I love this is actually just a big middle finger to the audience. You were expecting the smiling friends to go to Brazil, where you're just going to see them in the airport. And I love this. I actually freaking love this. Mark M plays Mr. Boss. Also have a picture. That's crazy. I understand. This might have a couple 1-star reviews because this is a big middle finger. It says 11 minutes of nothing. But I enjoy it. It plays with your emotions, and after like 3 minutes, I was like, okay, this is going to be this, going to be a big middle finger. Like, I don't mind this because this reminds me of my favorite band of all time, actually. It reminds me a lot of Ween. And what Ween is known for is to have beautiful albums with beautiful songs, and then also pack those albums with like middle fingers to the audience, Joker Volley Ado style. Basically, you get the most beautiful love ballad song or inspirational or rock and roll transcendent stuff, and then the next song is like AIDS. It's just it's beautiful art mixed with like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And all of this is just stupid and silly. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the creative people behind the show playing with you and not just being like, this is the episode. We are going to be doing this. And now you are getting exactly what you want to. Because that's not why I like these shows. I like these shows because they push the boundaries. I like these shows because they dare to be creative. They dare to stand out. Those are the things that I enjoy. I don't want to be seeing some fucking Netflix gobbledygook garbage where it's like, this is the episode. You will be getting exactly this. And all of the characters will be talking like this. And they will say what they are doing. And every camera that you have to film on when you join a Netflix production has to be exactly this aspect ratio. Oh, you want to be freaking creative? Well, goodbye. That's not how it works here. And maybe that also should be a reason why I should not like the MCU, but I don't know, I'm kind of an MCU shill because I kind of grew up with it, got kind of nostalgia for it, but yeah, I would agree with some people that could be a big critique of the MCU, but why am I talking about the MCU? I'm talking about Smiling Friends, but yeah, overall, season 1 of Smiling Friends, enjoyed it a lot. I think it's great. I love the obvious inspirations they're taking from SpongeBob's earlier seasons, like with the gross out stuff. Love it. Also the incorporation of real people and different types of animation in it. Just very creative. And yeah, it's very Ween-esque for me, and I cannot wait to binge season 2 of Smiling Friends right now. I think that season 3 is busy right now. I would say that Smiling Friends is worth buying on DVD if it's even available on DVD. It's funny, it does not hold back, it's super creative, and yeah, the only minus that I got is it needs some Ween in the soundtrack. I would love for a Ween song to be incorporated, maybe in season 3 or season 2. I don't know if there's any Ween, but if you're watching it, the people who made Smiling Friends, please put some Ween in it. I would love that, or some MF Doom, but that's just a personal preference. I will give this 4 out of 5 Dooms, closer to 4.5 Dooms. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this big, long ramble and yap session about Smiling Friends. I certainly enjoyed talking about it, and I will probably be doing another one of these about season 2 of Smiling Friends, as I will be watching that in, probably next weekend, probably on Sunday. I'm going to be watching the whole Smiling Friends season 2. And I will probably also be doing a season 3 thing if season 2 is not super disappointing. Because here on this channel, I try to talk about things that I love. I try to talk about movies and music that I love. Yep. I just try to keep it positive. Doombot out, and have yourself a happy Doomsday. Comment, like, subscribe, and listen to some of my music. I make music. Why are you still here? Get out of here.